Hi everybody, this is Father Warner D'Souza. We continue to record these scripture reflections from the Archdiocesan Heritage Museum in Goregaon, and I am standing today also in front of a beautiful tabernacle door. This tabernacle door dates somewhere between the year 1580 and 1630, and it comes from the Church of Our Lady of Perpetual Succor in Manori. We have another beautiful tabernacle door which is bang opposite me, which I hope to show you someday, which is dated even earlier from this period. But for now, let's go back to Mark chapter 3, verses 31 to 35. The passage of today must be seen in the larger context of the rejection of Jesus in Galilee, which we have been reading from chapter 3, verse 7, and goes all the way up to chapter 6, verse 6. This rejection comes from a number of quarters: the Jewish leaders, the disciples of John the Baptist, the people, and even his own family. Yet peppered in all of this is also the fact that the rejection of Jesus was not universal, for many followed him, making it at times essential to find refuge in a boat or in his house. The rejection from the family of Jesus in his own hometown of Nazareth was written by the sacred writer to give hope to the Gentile followers of Christ who lived around 65 AD and who were unfamiliar with Jewish customs and traditions. The Gospel of Mark, which was written shortly before 70 AD in Rome, was written at a time of impending persecution and when destruction loomed over Jerusalem. The book aimed to equip such Christians to stand faithful in the face of persecution, as we read in Mark chapter 13, verses 9 to 13, while continuing with the proclamation of the gospel that began in Galilee. The early Christians, like Jesus and his disciples, may have lost mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers and house and fields for the sake of the good news, as we read in Mark chapter 10, verses 28 to 30, and may have also felt themselves under threat from powers and principalities as Jesus was. So for those people then and through the ages, there is comfort in the turn from restraint and threat to freedom, courage and hope, even in the face of the ones who would kill Jesus. The central saying, "Who are my mother and my brothers?" harsh as it may sound about Jesus' natural family, is meant to contrast it with his spiritual family, namely all those who do the will of God. So the family of Jesus is not bound by blood relation, but by fidelity to the will of God. God bless you, and thank you for being part of these daily reflections. Do subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so.